Everybody's so touchy. Like, can we grow a backbone? Backbone 2020?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hi you guys, thank you all for tuning in to Chris Codes. My name is Crystal, and yeah, we're back again with another video. If you haven't already, hit the like button, notification bell if you will, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into it. I see a lot of women that kind of strive to prove themselves to people or try and be something that they're not, just because they're worried about what other people think of them or how they're viewed in society. And I think that's a problem. So we're going to speak on that today just because I've seen so much of it here lately. And it's kind of cringy. So like those women that you'll see and they'll be like, oh, I love sports. Oh my God. You know, like, oh my gosh, he just scored a touchdown and you're watching basketball.
Go team, go sports.
All right. Can you just explain what's going on here?
Thank you. I have no idea.
I think a big part of like being yourself is like just stopping your need to impress people. Wanting to impress people and feeling like you got something to prove to people that don't care anything about you. It's like the main issue of that. Like you going to work bragging about what car you drive or where you live and stuff like that defines you or that makes you any better than anybody else. Like nobody cares about that. Picture, how do you look at people that brag all the time? Like, here they go again. You know?
I am a god. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
You look crazy. And how do you look at people when they're, like, let's say you're in a big setting and you see this woman doing all this extra flirting or all in the guy's faces trying to be one of the boys, you know? When you know she don't know nothing about football, nothing about basketball, nothing about sports in general, but she feels the need to be that girl just because, you know, just because she wants to be seen, she wants to be noticed, when you just really look desperate. Or the type of people that want to act smart, you know, want to use big words that they don't even know what it means. And
first of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection.
But certain words like that you're using and then you just like trying to belittle people or make people feel like they're stupid, it just makes you look ignorant and obnoxious, like, period. Like, let's stop that. Let's stop that. Like, most of the time when you're yourself, you're gonna attract who you want to be around anyway. That's the way I look at it. People that want to be somebody that they're not. Like, how are you going to find genuine people that want to be around you if you're constantly pretending to be somebody that you're not? How are you going to find lifelong friends or a lifelong partner if you're constantly trying to portray something that you're not? How are you going to find anybody genuine if you're not even genuine yourself? What sense does that make? Now, it could probably have a lot to do with, you know, some people having like anxiety, you know, like anxiety issues or whatever. They just don't like know how to be around people, especially with social distancing and coronavirus and stuff like that now. That you just don't really know how to interact with people. You don't know how to talk to guys. You don't know how to make friends and all that. That's understandable. But the more you're not yourself, the more you're just building this ingenuine and just downright phony or artificial friendships with people. And once they figure out who you are, don't you think they're going to feel like that you were fake to begin with? Or you wonder why your friend's using you? Or why you feel like there's nobody genuine in your life because you're not genuine yourself. Calm down. And listen to people sometimes. Sometimes your main problem, like referring to my other video when I was just rambling on, sometimes you just have to downright like just sit and listen to people. You know how many people don't have anybody that they can genuinely talk to that wants to actually sit and listen to them? People pay people to do that. People go to counseling. People pay people to just listen to them. It's called therapy. You know? You can make a friend just like that. Sitting and listening and genuinely being genuine with someone, sitting and listening to them so they can actually talk about their feelings or talk about how they feel or what's going on in their lives. How you see the people that, like they always say, check on your happy friend, because you'd be shocked. Because like even in high school, someone in my high school that committed suicide, and he wasn't like necessarily a friend of mine. I just knew people that knew him, and they'd say like he was so happy all the time, he was so giddy and all this, but he committed suicide like a little bit after high school. Some people just need somebody to genuinely talk to. He had all these friends around him, but nobody knew he was going to do that. Nobody knew that he was depressed or planning to do this. Because everybody's out in this world trying to prove something, try to be something that they're not. And that's why, going back to my rambling video last week on death of social media, nobody wants to be who they are. Tell people you got, like, somebody asks you, oh, where you got this coat from? Oh, I got it from a thrift store. Oh, girl, this coat, 6 years old. I got this from Macy's on sale, $20. Like, I got this from TJ Maxx. I got this from Marshalls. Oh, I love Marshalls. Like, no. Be genuine. Take the time, listen to people, get to know people before it's too late and we're all trapped in the house from COVID-19. Or that 19. I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube. Everybody's so sensitive. That's how we got to the point where everybody's so sensitive. Oh, what do you mean by that? Can't say anything around anybody because everybody takes things to heart. Everybody's so sensitive about everything. Everybody's so touchy. Like, can we grow a backbone? Backbone 2020? Let's take this back to dating. You meet a guy and you too busy trying to be funny. You want to be Tiffany Haddish. You want to be Tiffany Haddish. Then you want to be Nia Long on some serious stuff with the shortcut. Then you want to be Kamala Harris, you know, on some stern but fair. And then you want to be super intellectual. Like, he don't even know who you are. He don't even know who you are. You got 16, 17 different personalities all in an hour. But you wonder why you can't find anybody genuine. And now, don't get me wrong, because you can be genuine and still get played. Lord knows I know that. But, like, y'all, people have to realize, like, somebody's going to want you for you. You can make friends being yourself. Because otherwise, if you're not yourself, why are you making these friends? Are they really your friends? Let's think on that. At work, in your workplace. You want to fit in, especially if you're like one of the only black people around and all that. So you want to be manipulative, or you want to speak down on folks because that's what you see your other coworkers doing, or they're trying to speak down on you or manipulate you, so you want to do the same thing. You know what we call that? We call that shucking and jiving. AKA coon, you know? Like, it seems like being yourself is going out of style. And I've just seen so much over here lately that I was just like, you know, let me talk about this. Let me talk about it, because I rarely see that anymore. Somebody that would rather sit and listen and get to know somebody than to talk and talk and talk and talk. You want to make a genuine relationship? Sit and listen to people. That's how you'll know if they're genuine. And if you're being genuine and you're being yourself, then the relationship will build. Friendships, workplaces, all that. It'll build. You spend so much time being something that you're not, you don't even know who you are at this point. And with me, we've all had our times. I'm sure I've had my time where I was like, you know, like feeling like, oh, I need to be this way because of that's the environment that I'm in, or I need to be that way, and so on, so forth. But when you get to a certain age, you're just like, you know what? I'm not trying to be anybody but me. If you don't like it, kick rocks. If you don't like it, don't talk to me. My headphones are in anyway. You know? Some of y'all need to get some headphones. Some of y'all need to stop listening to all this negative talk and all these negative people. And some of y'all need to stop hanging around all these women that love to gossip. They gossiping about this girl, gossiping about that girl. And they doing the same junk that you do. You like, oh, dang, I be doing that. Now, you don't want to do that because your friend's over here talking about her. Don't even know her. That girl could have her own business, entrepreneur, her own little loft on the top floor. You looking down on y'all. Looking down on y'all. But you want to gossip and talk trash and be somebody that you're not because your friends want to act that way. Like, don't you think it's time for a change? Don't you think it's time to be you and actually make long-time friends that are worth your time, friends that are worth being around? We're in a season of not wasting time. This is 2020. We don't know how much time we have left. We all see the state that everybody is in at the moment. So let's not waste time. Let's be about us. Let's know our worth. Let's know our value. And let's know what we bring to the table. And if people don't accept that, then so be it. But I'm going to finish my makeup off camera because I'm running out of time. Period. So I'm finished my makeup. I'll be back with my final thought. And I thank you all for watching. All right, you guys, I finished my makeup. Very basic look because clearly I'm not going anywhere and I don't care at all. But yeah, I kept it really basic. So yeah, so with my final thought, I just want to say, you know, it's okay to be yourself, because if you know me in real life, like, I'm very bubbly a lot of the times, hyper sometimes, but if you don't know me, I'm just like this video. When you get to know me, I'm like, you know, like it's okay to loosen up and be yourself and everything like that, but that's the key. Be yourself. It'll come natural, it'll flow, and stop trying to force like what you think everybody wants, because you don't know what everybody wants. So, and who cares what they want or think of you? Be you and live your best life, because who knows what's to come. So with that being said, thank you all for tuning into Chris Codes. If you haven't already, hit the like button, notification bell if you will, comment, subscribe, and yeah, thank you. Bye.
Oh yeah.